Good morning, everyone. How are my lovelies today? Eh? I'm just trying to set up. If you bear for me a minute, I'm trying to set up go live on Instagram. So I don't know whether I am. Got clicked to go live and not doing anything. So we'll see what happens. And it's not up in the corner. So sorry about that. Just trying something out. And obviously for some reason it's not working. So it worked yesterday for part of it. So my name's Suzie and I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia. So I'm going to put Shop With Me up on the good morning, Lynn. How are you going? So I put my shopping link up. So I'll wait to see if anybody else comes on before I talk about the new rewards points that is going on. It's a little bit different than what we've done before. So I just wanted to go over it and let people know how it's working. So today I'm still working with, hi Marlene, how are you going? Today we're still working with, not textures notes, with gallery blooms. So this is it. So gallery of bloom. So we're going to show a different part of it today. So now, as I was saying, and Marlene, I have sent you an email with my link to my shop, which is up here. The new rewards are that I send you a link to my shop. You go into that link and do your order. So you pay for it yourself. You pick what you want to do yourself. It's just on my shopping list. And the rewards, well, if it starts at $35, whereas before you had to spend $50 and upwards to get anything out of it. So now if you spend $35, you'll get $3.50. You can't claim it on the order you're doing now, but you can claim it on the next order. Now, these amounts last for a year, so 12 months. So if you wanted something like the cut and emboss machine, which is quite expensive, you could save up those rewards till you had the amount of money to pay for a cut and emboss machine. So, I mean, that is worth it alone, you know. Yeah, so when you have enough built up, and as I say, you can save it for 12 months, for a year. So when you've got enough for what you want, or you can use part of it as well. You don't have to use the whole amount. You could use half of it on something and save the other half towards the next 12 months. So it's going to be quite simple. It will ask you to opt in when you open the store. It will say, do you want to opt in? So you say, yes, you want to opt in. And that way you'll start getting your rewards. So I've been trying to find, I know there's some information online, and I'm trying to find it so I can pop it up on my webpage. All right, so that's just going over a couple of things with you that are present, and I think that new reward scheme needs to be talked about. So if you have any questions about it, drop me a line or ask me on here, and if I can't answer it, I will check it out and get back to you. So anyway, after that, we'll pop down to the craft desk. Now, my shop with me is in the corner link up here with the QR code, so you can always click on that. I'm doing really good. Thank you, Linda. Okay. Now, I've had a couple of mishaps here with Restream. When I try to load it, it keeps disappearing and I have to keep putting the information in and in again. So, and the other day it just went black on me, as you know. So you could hear me, but had no camera. So hopefully it's whatever it is, they fixed the bug and it's working okay. All right, so Gallery of Blooms. So yesterday we did this card. So just a fold out card, quite effective with the black and the white. Always love black and white. And look how those gems glisten. Now they're just our plain gems and I painted them red. So now today we're going to be playing with this one. So I picked out from the pack of what I think will work. So I showed this one when I did my opening of the box. So I did that one, but I didn't place it down. So after the video, I made it. Okay, and I think that's really effective. This morning I did this one with the boats, but I forgot and glued this one down. It should have been popped up. All right, so that one, I mean, it still looks effective with the boats. So I thought now we'd try this one with the house. So we'll get it. So we'll bring the big boss down. I'm going to put my paper on here, get my glasses, and I'm going to, I don't know if you can see this or not. Ah, go away, I'll knock the camera then. Everything okay? Can you hear me and see me? I tried to get you a better view of this, but I can't because when I did it, knocked the camera out. And I've gone back up the top. Sorry about that. I caught the camera. Yes, it is a beautiful suite. And these paintings, because they're all hand painted, are absolutely stunning. Now I'm going to put this where I think that it will give us it will give us the illusion no? Give us the illusion of the cottage. No, can't find that one. So I'm going to cut that out. Now we've got to pick a cardstock. Woo! Clackety clack. So for these you don't know, it cuts it out into 3 pieces, which is great. I don't know whether you could use it for more than this. Somebody will come up with something more than this. So you could always keep that bottom bit there for something else. So the die cut cuts out 3 layers. So there's our 3 layers. So we have that. So that cuts it out like that. Then I'm going to take this. I'll just trim this off because we can use this on something else. Okay. Now, I'm thinking either blackberry bushel. Please work. Like that. But I think it's a bit too bright. Or a green. Oh, I've lost the. That's. So we've got that one. Then we've got that one. So if you have any ideas of a colour you think we could go with, we've got a green in there, but it's more a dark green, which should probably be garden green. Okay. So what do you think? I think that one's too bright. I'm liking this one. I'm thinking that for the base card. Or we can go the opposite way and pick the base card as that, and then this for these parts. What do you think? Let me know in the comments what you think. Or if you like this one, blueberry bushel. I think it's not a colour that's in it. It cuts out all the 3 layers, Lynn. So these 3. So what do you think? Do you think we should take the card in the garden green? And this one, now I don't know what it is because the bag's come off it. Okay. I don't think that one because I think it's a little bit too bright. Although I do like bright. We could always do the card in that. Or the garden green will go with the green on the house. So no takers. So we could use those two. But I'm rather leaning onto this one. So, I'll tell you what, I'm going to go with garden green as the card base, and then I'm going to put, I have to see if I can find the thing for this. Or I could go the opposite. Now I've got garden green. Yes, oh, it's not garden green, but it's a green, so. So we'll score that. We'll see what this one looks like. I think it'll be a bit too. No, I think I like the garden green better. So, I'm going to cut a layer out of our garden green for a card. So my cards, whoops. My cards are always so can you still hear me and see me? Let me know. And when I knocked it before, not quite eight. Has been asking questions, nobody's answering me. So can you still see and hear me? Please let me know. Hello? Can you let me know if you can hear me? Or is everybody just sitting there? Do I need to restart the stream? Okay, I don't know. Can you see or hear me? Or should I restart it? There's 6 people watching. If somebody can let me know, can you hear me? Hi, Tanya. Good morning, Tanya. Can you hear me? And yes, I can see and hear you. Oh, thank goodness for that. I thought I had knocked it out. Oh, it just went to start it again because I thought it had gone wrong. So, it would too, Lynn, it would work well with it or any other DSP. So, I'm going to put a piece of this off. I was wondering because I didn't get an answer from anybody. So my question was, should we use this on this? So I'm making the card out of this. So this is our base. I'm not a lover of green like this. And I'm going to take my bone folder and okay. Then I'm going to take my piece of cardstock, which the bag's missing, so I think it must be pool party or something close to that. And I'm going to put it on here, and I'm going to put my die on here. And I'm going to send it through the big box. So this will cut out our 3 pieces again. Whoa! So we'll keep this bit. So this is what we have. We have these 3 pieces here. Oh, that's good, Tanya. It's going to be a little awkward for her, through the learning curve and the chemo and everything. It's not nice when adults have to go through it. So imagine a poor dog can't tell you what's going on. Poor little thing. We will send some more healing and hugs to you and Sasha. So now I've got these. And I've got this green card. So what we do first is we take the larger one of this one and we're going to stick it onto here. That card's a bit short. Because it wasn't that card I cut, it was, no. Too short. I thought it looked short. 1, 2, 3. So I'll cut it. Oh, I've got one here. Just check the size of it. Eight. 5. Yep, that's better. That's better. I don't know what happened there. What's fallen down? So I'm going to take this large piece of this. She's such a little fighter. She must be. And everybody will be giving her so much love. So I'm going to glue this first part on. Okay. And we're going to put this down on our card front. So we're giving it a border. Now I'm going to take the biggest part of this one and I'm going to glue it down on top of here. There's only certain paper that you can use to get this effect. So there we've got that. Now you won't see much of the pool party, if I think it's pool party. You will just see it's behind this piece. Then we take the next piece and I'm going to put that on dimensionals. Just trying to see what I did. So I'm going to take these little bits here. So don't forget, use your little pieces. Stick into my hand. No, that one's too big. And we're going to put this piece in here, get it straight. Now I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm going to pop it up. Okay. And I'm going to take the backs off. Oh, got to put one on that side. One in the middle there. And one in the middle there. I think I'm doing well this morning. I must order another take pick tool. This is quite a quick card. So then I'm going to put this on top. Of here. So did you see the effect we're getting? Hi Inika, how are you going? Oh, don't be sorry you're not late. We'll all get here when we can. So do you see the effect now that we're getting? So you can see the other colour underneath. Now for the next layer, has got to go in here like this. So we're going to put our dimensionals on. Now I'm putting a lot on because I don't want this to sag. Okay, then I'm going to take these off. Now, has anybody got any questions about the new reward system that's going on? Or are you all okay with it? It's going to take a little time to get used to it. I think it's going to be more to our advantage. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take another lot and I'm going to put them on top of the ones we've already got. Okay, so now we're going to take those off. Hi Holly, how you going? Good to see you. I hope everybody's well. I think I'm going to start doing that little trick of putting a mark across your dimensionals. Then you don't have to do the touch test to make sure that you've taken the paper off it. That is a good idea. Now I'm going to pop this in here. So it's going to sit in here just like that. So now that brings us to level with this one here. Oh, okay. That's interesting. See, we get lots of little tips and bits and pieces from different people that have been doing card making longer than we have, or just the fact that the group they're in uses different I'm going to put that like this. Don't forget to use your little ends and that. They all work. Yes, this DSP is absolutely gorgeous, Holly. So now I'm going to put another layer of DSP. Oh, sorry, another layer of DSP. Another layer of dimensionals on top of here. Oops, took it all off. That came to me. All right, got all the sticky off the first lot. Now we're going to put another layer on top of here. I'm going to put quite a few on because, as I say, I don't want it to sag in the middle. So it's a lot of dimensionals, but I think it's worth it for the effect. Now we're going to take the tops off these. I find these bits of white paper everywhere. Mr. Deeks comes and sits in here, and he picks them up if I drop them on the floor with his fur. Now we're going to put our house in. So isn't that a beautiful effect? So you can see it just sitting behind there. Now we've got to find a sentiment to put in there. You love it, Holly? Yeah, so do I. I don't know whether you saw this one. This was the first one I did, and I explained it on my box where I opened everything up, and I explained it and I cut it. So after I finished the boxing, I put it all together. So I didn't put an insert in, so it's left that I can. This one I did this morning with the boats, which I think is quite effective. Really? Ah. So this one with the boats, I forgot, and I glued both pieces down, whereas this should have been raised up. But I think it still looks all right. I raised the top one up, so it still has that 3D sort of effect. And I haven't put anything in this one either. So with this one, I'll get a sentiment. Now, on the front, we're not going to be able to put a very big sentiment. I have to cut a bit off there. So this is how I keep my dies, is I put them on magnetic pieces, and that keeps them, but sometimes they do fall off. So now let's see what we've got. We haven't got any sentiments in this one. So let's see what I've got on my desk. Probably heaps. So textured notes. Yeah, seriously the best. So we want something really thin that we can put here. So I think that's seriously the best. Because we don't want too big a sentiment there. Sent with love. No, I think we need a single sentiment. Appreciate you. What's the frames called? It's Gallery Blooms. Holly. So it's the one I did with the big flower on. And you've got the dies to cut out the flower and the leaves. And then you've got this big die here for cutting out the 3 frames. So gallery blooms. If you want the number, it's 165211. So it's absolutely gorgeous, that. So what about just the thanks? Yep, that'd be a good one. I'm going to have to start sorting my things out on what's gone and what's not gone. And we got a smaller piece than that. I got so much white sitting on the side of me for bits and pieces. So I've put my little bits that I have left over just in a little bag. Now this one keeps coming out. Might have to take a piece off this one too, because it keeps falling out. So we want thanks. There we go, over here. I'll get a block. So I like to line mine up on there, just on one of the broken lines, and then I can pick it up and hopefully it is straight. So I'll put this back in here. Yeah, I'm going to have to cut a bit off that. Now, what green are we going to use? I think it's going to have to a brown. We could use copper clay, or we could use a green. What do you think in colour? Or we could use espresso. I think espresso might be a good one. Now, just thinking, where did I put them? That's a pretty thanks, isn't it? I got a I wouldn't get it on there. Did I get it on? I got these pre-cut. We could get it on that one. I don't think we can get it on that one. Oh, we might. Because we don't want a real big one. So I just remembered I got this die. I don't think it'll go. I don't think this is going to work. Just took off. I don't like it. So I bought this die that cuts all these different pieces out. So I think I'm going to go with. So how about that? It had, I'll tell you what it's called. It's not bad actually. If you want just a quick die cutting, it's called More Messages Dies. And it's just a big die thing. And you just put your paper in and cut it all out, and it gives you all those. Some of them are a little bit small, but for a quick sentiment, they're good. It's good. So we'll cut that one out after. That one had a little bit of a smudge on the bottom. So we will clean our die. We need an insert now as well. Don't put your fingers in it. So we'll just do our Stampin' scrub. Yeah, that was good, wasn't it? So I'm going to put that on there. Annika, you think the thanks is a bit big? Anybody else think it's a bit big, the thanks? Let me know in the let me know if you think it's a bit big in the yeah, it is. Just for a quick card and whatnot, it is brilliant, Holly. I don't even remember ordering it, to tell you the truth, but I must have done. So I want inside, so I want 5.5 to put the inside in by 3 3/4. So that's our insert. Now remind me, I've got to do it landscape. It's not very often I do a landscape card, and I always forget. Oh, that's just, is that a card or is that a, oh yeah. I've got one big enough. Maybe, so I want 3.5. Yeah, that should do. So 3.5 by 5.25. So that's for our insert. I'm going to leave that away because we've got to find a sentiment for it. So if we've got thanks on the front of it, a little note of appreciation. Sent with love. Thank you for everything. I'm here for you always. So tell me, what do you think? I was thinking thank you for everything would be a nice one. Or sent with love. A little appreciation. What do you think? A little appreciation would be nice too. Well, they're all nice. So sent with love. Thank you for everything. So we've got thanks on the front. You are seriously the best. Yeah, we can do that one. I'd forgotten about that one, Holly. So I think I'm going to do it in the early espresso too. A little appreciation. Okay, anybody else? Anybody else like either of those two? While I'm getting a block. Yes. Which stamp set is the sentiment thanks from? Certainly, Lynn. So that was from Impressions of Bloom. It's a gorgeous thanks, isn't it? So this is the one it's out of at the top there. Yes, what Holly said. You are seriously the best. We're all happy with that one. I like that too. I have all these stamps sets by the side of me, just in case I need them. And if I'm looking for something, I can go to them, and there's usually one at least that's got what I'm looking for. Saves me getting up and walking about over the back of the where all my stamps are in there. Oh, Lynn, you're like me. Your wish list is growing like mine. I've already got another wish list all ready to go, but I don't want to put it in till April, because we got the April challenge. And I want to put it in there, and I've got to have 900 CSV. On your wish too, Tanya. It's a gorgeous set. Now I want something to just put on the edge to just give it a little bit of bringing the inside. So I think I might do this little flower. I love these. Now, I'm going to actually do it in the espresso too. So I don't have to line this one up. Put it down the wrong way. Now I've got to smoosh it because it hasn't been used before. So I'm going to take this bit of green here. Better shift this. Want to see how it stamps. I'm thinking maybe this might be better. Oh, it doesn't want to come out today. Might be too big. Yeah, it's too big. Oh well, have to beat this one. I could have just done part of it on there. Just a little bit to bring it in. Put this away. Mine too. It grows and it grows. It's now I'm going to put some glue. Where's my glue gone? I had one open. There it is. That glue that wouldn't work yesterday. This is the one. I opened the nozzle up and there was a big lump of dried up glue in the top of it, so that's why it wouldn't work. I'm loving this, just adding a little bit of card, the same card colour behind the insert. I think it just gives it that little bit of class sort of thing. Now, I'm just going to put one dimension, I think, in the middle of here. See how we go. Or maybe two. I think maybe two. So then it pops up. Now I'm going. So I just want it to rest on the top of there like that. Now we could put a bit of linen, a little linen bow. I think it needs a cotton, not linen. Yeah, I've got a green. A gold one. I still can't use it. I bought this. Love it. Absolutely love it. But I haven't been able to find a card I can put it on yet. I guess I will one day. So we're going to put this in the inside. Oh, don't tell me it's going to do it again. Am I still here? I don't know why it's doing that. Something to do with the internet. So hopefully everything's still okay. Cat hair. I don't charge extra for that. Yes, I'm still here. That's good. You come up with the webcam again, if like the webcam was cutting out. Okay. So I think we still need some gems on there. What do you think? I think that's looking rather cute. I like that 3D look. I know we've got some. Do you think a bow? A green bow? I haven't even used these. There's my scissors. Not my regular scissors, but I hear you. I hear you there, Tanya. She's going to make a hash of it. So, do you think we could put a little bow there? No, I don't think so. I don't like it. Now, we got these brassy kind of like a brass. Adhesive back textured dots. And I got these are new. You've pressed flowers. They're with that motif set when you buy the we only need one brassy bit out. They've got the light brown, and so do they. So 1, 2, or 3. What do you think? Let me know which ones you think. I didn't like the bow, so that's no go. I don't think any of our bank balances are keeping up with what we want to buy. I know mine keeps getting blown out. So I've got to do 900 CSV by the end of April. So it's going to be a big one. That's why I don't want to put this order in before April. So what do you think? 1 is the brass dots. 2, we've got these browny sort of dots. And 3, we've got the sparkly brown dots. Which one do you think we should use? It doesn't look like my Instagram screen. I tried to put it to Instagram, but I don't think it worked. So what do you think? Any takers on the dots? No? I know it takes a while for them to come up. You don't think it needs any? Anybody else with Holly? I actually agree with you, Holly. So nobody else? I don't think it needs any as well. So I think we might put a bit of sparkle on it though. Let's clean this stamp off. So I'm going to put a bit of Winkler on it just to give it a bit of a shine. I don't think a bit of a shine will go stray. Yep. I've got some big blobs there. Okay, so we got quite a bit of a shimmer on that. I don't know whether you can see it or not. You see the shimmer on it? It's hard to pick it up on the camera. And we've got some inside. So there's our card for today. So, and out of this, we have this one I made this morning, and I forgot to prop up the second piece. And then this was the one that I showed on my unboxing. And after the unboxing, I actually put it together. So I think this one's really nice. I love that with the view of the house and the garden. And I think this one turned out absolutely gorgeous. So, and it's from where's my paper? I had it here because I've got the thing out of it, didn't I? See what I mean? Dingback number 1. I don't know where to put it. My gorgeous paper. No, you've got me beat. I had it here just before. That's no. I put it away. I've hidden it somewhere. You like the copper sentiment? Yeah, that is. That one's out of one of the the one with the 3D cutting pad with it as well. 3D honestly, if I had a brain, I'd be dangerous. I've got too much stuff, and I can't remember what I've got. Here it is. Thoughtful moments, and they cut them all out. So you've got the die, and then you've got the 3D folder, and you put it in and it cuts them all out. So that's what I use for that. And it's good to give you just a little bit like that other die cutting, just to have on hand. Thank you. So there we go. We've got 3 cards, and I'm very happy the way this one turned out. And I wish I could find the paper. It's it's done a disappearing act. I don't know. It'll come when I tidy up my desk after this. It'll come up. All right, ladies, I'm coming up the front, up the top. Okay, I'm back. So I actually like this one the most. I think that looks gorgeous. So you have to sort of sit your die on the paper to see where it's going to sit on it and whether you're going to get the picture you want out of it. So, but it is a beautiful set. It's got so much. I mean, it's got the flower that we did yesterday. So we did this one yesterday with it in black and white. So it's quite versatile for different occasions. And then we've got these that they pop up like that. They're just so much to do. My brain will only take so much. And at the moment, I'm working on Friday's Fun Fold. So that's somewhere along here. Oh, there it is on the other side. So I've got to work that out for Friday. But I will be back tomorrow morning with another card. Not sure what it will be at this stage, but we'll get one sorted out. But I want to thank you so much for being on my channel, coming in and chatting and helping me with the card. It's muchly appreciated. I really do appreciate it. And it's fun. You girls have fun together chatting and that. So it all makes for a wonderful video. Anyway, I'm going to go and see if I can sort out this one for Friday. And I've also got to do some ironing. Exciting day, hey? All right. Have a great day and thank you so much. It's muchly appreciated. So have a great